Hello and welcome again to our YouTube channel. In today's video from the Photoshop tips and tricks series, we are going to see two nice tricks. We are going to see how to use the clone to repair some parts of our image, and we are going to see also how to use to select a new pattern from our picture and use it. Okay, so without any further, let me go directly to our Photoshop. If you remember, in previous videos we had used this image and we had made some modifications to it. We had added a frame here and added an image inside it to change the original frame. We had added also a frame here and added an image inside it. Okay, and we had added this layer to cover the clock, and we had added a new texture to our sofas and the cushions. Okay, and in today's video we are going to see how to use the clone tool to repair these white marks from the lighting on our carpet. First thing, I'm going to duplicate this layer. Okay, and then I'll be working on the copy, and I'll be leaving the original layer intact. Usually maybe you can improve this lighting using the lighting curves from the Photoshop, which are going to see in coming videos. But sometimes the lighting in the photo is too much bright that it leaves no pixels from the original texture of the carpet and so on, and it's coming only as light as in this image. So like this, I need to use the clone tool to clone part of the carpet, which is like this one, to repeat the texture here. The most important thing we are going to see practically now is that I need to make sure that of the direction of the cloning. So for example, if I clone from here, okay, I can increase it a little bit, the size of my clone to see the effect in a bigger way. So I increase it a little bit like this one. Okay, and then I'm going to clone. I just Alt click, then this is the part of my image that will be repeated by the clone with the same radius that I had selected. Okay, so if I come here and I click, then it's cloning, it's cloning, it's cloning. If I come here, it's cloning, it's cloning, it's cloning, and we are going to have a close look to see that it's coming with the texture. Now, if I speed up moving to come like here, you can see that it's coming. There will be a white part left. Okay, and if you speed up moving, you can see it is filling. So you can fill. You can see it is filling. You can fill it by dragging like this one. Okay, and as I told you, the direction is very important. Okay, now it's filling from this direction. If we go a little bit inside to our image to see what we managed to do till now, you can see that it is filled with the same texture of the carpet. So you cannot tell that that's something different than the original carpet. So if I need to go down, I can Alt here, and then I go here. You can see I'm closing now these white marks at the layer. Okay, as I told you, you see that it's coming as I select from here. It's the image is moving here, and here this one is coming from the top. Okay, how you know this one? I will show you in a little bit. Okay, now you know how to make the clone tool. I can use it to fill with texture all the carpet. Okay, now suppose now that I'm cloning from the top, so I come to clone here. You can see that's bringing from the dark. You can see here, it's coming from the dark here. It's coming. The repeated part will be repeated from the dark, which is on the top here. It's coming like here. Okay, because is the first mark I made, and I moved down, so it's repeating from the top. So suppose now that I would like to change this one, for example, I will select this area from my cloning, and I will go to clone up. So you can see here it's coming from the lighter area, coming like this one, not taking from the dark one, repeating the clear one to the dark one. So the direction, the first time you make the clone and the print of the clone, it will be the directions that it will every time the Photoshop for use. Let's repeat this again. So if I click here and I go here, then I'm filling it. I go here and then I'm filling it. I go here, then I'm filling it. Okay, suppose that now I will take a print from the top here, for example, and I need to clone it down. It will go working. It will go working. So you can see now it's taking from the darker part at the bottom to the less darker part at the lower. So like this. Now here, like this, if you came here, you can find that it will start repeating the table. You can see it's starting repeating the leg of the table because it's cloning from top to bottom. If I don't like to repeat, to clone and not the repeat of the leg of the table, then I need to take the my copy from another area. Here also, you can see that it's repeating the leg of the table. I show you also a nice trick. Okay, let we decrease the size of our clone. This tool to decreasing and increasing the size of your clone is very important. So I will click here on this leg, and then I will come down. Then you can see I can fill another nice trick. Suppose now I'll go a little bit deeper in the photo. Okay, I'll be using the clone tool once more. I'll increase its size again. Okay, now this white cup is coming here in this area, and it's making like a gap in my caution. So I'll come here, I'll take a copy of this one, and I'll go to the side to repeat it. I'll go to the side to repeat it. Okay, now you cannot tell that this part of the sofa, it is originally like this, or there was a white cup inside. Okay, I'll come to here. The pattern selection tool, usually you need to make a rectangular selection, so I'll make my rectangular selection here. Okay, and this rectangular selection, I'm going to make it edit, and then define pattern. I will call it wood 4, for example. Okay, and then I need to fill the complete table with this pattern. How we can make this? So I will deselect this one. I'm still working on my copy image. Okay, now we are going to see the how to make pattern filling. So I'm going to use the to select the elliptical marker tool. I'm going to make a selection here to select this table. Okay, now it is nicely selected. Okay, and now I'm going to use fill, and I'll be selecting filling with not the foreground but filling with a pattern, and I'll be selecting the last pattern which I have chosen. Okay, and I'll click here. Now you can see. Okay, now you can see it is perfectly filling your area. You can make a nice thing that I'll show you to make now the edge of the of this table. You will going to layer, new layer via copy. Okay, now I'm on the new layer of this pattern, and then I'm going to select layer style, bevel and emboss. Okay, now you can see that by selecting an outer bevel, smooth one. Okay, you can see that it's coming 30 degrees. Now it's having some edges for the shadows here. To remove them, just select this one as 90 degrees. Okay, now we can see that the edges here are removed, and it looks as perfectly edge for your table. Okay, just press OK. Now you had learned today 2 nice tricks. One of them is how we used the clone tool to start filling these white colors in our carpet, and we used we had made a custom pattern, and we used it to fill our table. So it's coming like an original wood table from the same material or from the same colors as the table, so it will not be mismatching. And we had removed this cup which was here, and we had filled it with the same texture of our sofa. Thank you for following so far. I hope you had learned 2 nice tricks today. Share the information, join, subscribe, until we see you in coming videos. Thank you very much.